Today we're going to learn how to use the pen tool. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to download our file from Google Classroom. So you're going to click on the three dots, open a new window, and then the download button. Now that it's downloaded in your computer, you can go ahead and double click on it and it should launch Adobe Illustrator if you've not done so already. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to close all of these out because the only thing I need to see is my pen tool. All right, so your pen tool is located right here. The shortcut is the letter P. Make sure you're grabbing this one and not this one with the wavy line. This one is the curvature tool. That's a completely different tool. Okay, so we're going to use the pen tool. We're going to change our color. So we don't want to fill color, so make sure to turn off your color. And then you can use whatever color you want. I'm going to use something bright that you can see. Let's go with orange, and then I'm going to increase my stroke size to like 4 or 5. Okay, so if you read this, it says anatomy of a curve. All right, so we have our anchor point, which is the first point that you click. All right, and then we have a selected anchor point. So when you draw and you click again, that's going to give you another anchor point. And then we have our end over here. These handles are our direction points. You'll see that when I pull those, I'll be able to move the direction my curve goes when I pull those out. All right, so number 1 says with the pen tool, click on the anchor point and drag to the red dot. So I'm going to click and drag. Don't let go until you get to that red dot. Then you can let go. I'm going to bring my pen over here. I'm going to click and drag to the red dot again and continue this process. So whenever you drag your pen, you're telling it which direction to go. Okay, so if I pull down, my curve is going to go up. If I pull up, my curve is going to go down. All right, so it's a little wonky right here. It's okay, I'll show you how to fix that. So again, dragging up. All right, so it says when done, control click on a window. So control and click, and that will, just kidding, that will release my handle. You can also hit the escape key, okay, and then it won't go anymore. All right, so when I said that right here is a little wonky, what I can do is go to my direct selection tool, and select my line, and then I can just adjust this just a little bit. If I double click on this line or this point, this is not a big deal. If you were trying to be exactly precise, it would make a big difference, but this one is okay. I'm not too worried about if you get off just a little bit. Okay, the next one says with the pen tool, click an anchor point and drag to the red dot again. So all we're learning to do is to use, so click and drag the pen tool. Click on this one, drag to this one. All right, so the pen tool does not do what you would think a pen tool would do. It doesn't color. I mean, it does, but it doesn't color in the sense as a regular pen would do, okay? And then when you're done, control click. If it doesn't work, control click doesn't work, you got to go back to the point you ended on. If that doesn't work, go ahead and hit escape. I usually just hit escape. All right, rule number 3, again, same thing. Click and drag. So you're just following these points to the red dot. Okay, so this is just going to get you used to using the pen tool. It takes some practice. The more you use it, the better you're going to get with it. And then escape. All right, and then this last one, we're going to draw an oval. Okay, with the pen tool, click on an anchor point and drag to the red dot. Okay. And then if I go here, let's see what happens. So I'm just making an oval. So again, I'm going to drag to the red dot. Okay. To close shape, return to the first anchor point. So where I started to close my shape. Okay. So now I've closed my shape. All right. Go ahead and you're going to save this. Actually, go ahead and export it as a JPEG file to your Student U drive. Let's see. And go ahead and put it in your intro folder, intro to Illustrator. Name it your name. I like first initial last name _ pen tool, and export it as a JPEG, and then go ahead and turn it into Classroom.